Hello everyone and welcome to Action RPG. I'm your host Aaron, and for today's video we're headed to the world of a brand new action RPG that was just announced at Gamescom this week, titled Stray Blade. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, it's not isometric, so it's not an action RPG. That's not true. This is a third-person action RPG just like the Witcher series. Look right here, right on the home page. Stray Blade is an action RPG. And I appreciate you repping my channel by putting it right there on your homepage. So we're going to take a look at the announcement, what they actually said during Gamescom, and then we're going to check out the official Steam page. As always, I will share my thoughts. Please feel free to share yours in the comment section below, and don't forget to subscribe to support smaller channels. All right, let's jump right into this. Right now, we're on the website WCCF Tech. Title of this article, Stray Blade is an action RPG announced for PS5, Xbox Series X, and PC. We like that PC right there at the end. And we've talked about this. PC should come first. It's okay. Save the best for last. I get it. A new action. All right, you already saw me punch my mic. Published by 505 Games, will be making its rounds on PC and console market in 2022. See, they put the PC first there. Thank you. The game known as Stray Blade will let you embark on a journey to discover the story of the forgotten land of Acrea and its ancient legacy. Your task is to regain the freedom and destroy the relics of the past to restore peace in the worn-torn valley. That sounds good. Stray Blade's main draw, listen to this, is its changing world. Every victory you have will leave its mark on the world as a whole. You'll be able to face off against the god kings that ruined the land of the past so you can free the land from the shadows of the old era. Of course, your victories will bring greater challenges, and even if you lose, time will move forward. Okay, question. So if every victory leaves its mark on the world as a whole and the world's changing, does that mean that every loss does as well? Or just victories? Accompany the player in their quest will be a small companion named Boji? I don't know. Both the player and Boji will have access to individual talent trees and will grow as you trek through the land of Acrea. I don't know, every time I think of Never-Ending Story. Never mind. While the player gains experience through battles, Boji grows alongside you as a craftsman by finding pieces of ancient lore. Interesting. So your companion is like a mobile craftsman. You don't have to worry about, like, you know, bouncing to town and stuff like that. I don't know, maybe you still do. Both the player and the companion will explore the deepest corners of an ever-changing world that range from overgrown city ruins to frozen caves and winding canyons, taking down the gods of the old through a hyper-responsive combat system. When was the last time I heard that? Hyper-responsive combat system that allows for quick reactions and precise attacks to fully control the flow of battle. What does that mean? It's a mixture of strategic anticipation of enemy attacks with split-second blade-to-blade reactions. As you win against the gods, you'll be able to harness the powers to unravel the mysteries of Acrea further and unlock new domains. Stray Blade will be available on PC via Steam, Epic Game Store, Xbox Series X, and PlayStation. Okay, I made a joke at the beginning, and now the last two times they mentioned PC first. It's a mixture of strategic anticipation of enemies' attacks with split-second blade-to-blade reactions. Okay. I'm not going to play the announcement trailer. Well, I am going to play the announcement trailer, but it's only 30 seconds. So what I'm actually going to do is play the 3 minutes that they kind of talked about this game at Gamescom. So you can actually hear the developers and everything speak a little bit. And of course, there's gameplay in it as well. Stray Blade, enjoy.
In Strayblade, you discover the mystical Lost Valley of Acrea, a world which ranges from overgrown temple ruins to frozen caves and winding canyons. A game world that changes based on your victories and plenty of dudes to stab in blade-to-blade combat. If that weren't enough, you even get a fuzzy little pal to help you out. Between the epic fights and this small guy, there's clearly a lot going on here. So let's hear more from Point Blank Games about Strayblade.
Hello everybody, I'm Leonard Couch, game director at Point Blank Games, and today I will show you Strayblade. Strayblade is an action RPG where you play a rogue adventurer who is exploring the ancient valley of Acrea with his companion, a witty wolf named Boji. Unveil the history of the Forgotten Valley, muster the powers of the 3 Acrean metals to restore balance to this war-torn land.
Yes. That is the how, as well as the why.
Combat and exploration are the 2 key elements of our game. Let's dive into the combat first. Our combat system merges strategic anticipation of enemy attacks with split-second blade-to-blade reactions. It is the high noon of skill-based melee weapon combat. To achieve that, we put our hearts into creating fluid, well-readable animations and epic cinematic finishes. You can choose from multiple weapon categories that can be combined to fit your playstyle. Now, let's take a look at the exploration. Acrea's colorful world ranges from overgrown city ruins to frozen caves and winding canyons. Together with your companion, explore the deepest corners of an ever-changing world bristling with adventure. Every discovery holds treasure. Find rare materials, recipes, weapons, lore pieces, and beautiful places. Change is part of your journey, where every victory impacts the world around you. When you die, time keeps moving forward. Enemy skills stay dead, new foes invade camps that you weakened, and when Boji revives you, only one thing is certain: the change you brought shapes what now awaits you. And of course, get ready for epic boss fights.
Now, after watching that, I already know what people are going to say in the comments. I can sense it. Aaron, this game doesn't look very good. That's what you're going to say, or at least that's what you're thinking. Maybe you won't say it now after I said that. But you got to remember, visuals aren't everything. I understand. This does not look like Black Myth Wukong, which, by the way, that game is amazing. And after watching that and then watching this, I understand how you're feeling. The combat system looks pretty good. It looks pretty fresh. I like the idea of you have to move and actually adjust to what your enemy is doing. That's good. But we have to play it first. That's what's truly important. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, I hate that cartoony graphics. I know. And by the way, the source on that video was only 720. I upconverted it to 4K. If you're also wondering why, like, I did my best to try and make it look as good as possible, but it was streamed at 720. Okay, I've made all the excuses I can for Strayblade. Right now, we are on the official Steam page for Strayblade. This is what it reads. Strayblade is an action RPG where you play a rogue adventurer exploring the ancient valley of Acrea with your companion Boji. Unveil the history of the Forgotten Valley and master the powers of the 3 Acrean metals to restore balance to the war-torn land. Now, unfortunately, there's actually not a whole lot on here that gives us any new information, other than the release date 2022. But again, they don't even give us a quarter, right? So they know it's coming out next year, but I'm guessing they have no idea what time next year. It's normal to say like Q2 2022, right? We don't even have the quarter. So developer Point Blank Games. Now down here, obviously you can wishlist it. They have their own Discord, which I should probably join. And then about the game. And I've already read through all this, so we're not going to look at this, but I have to tell you, I'm very disappointed. I am disappointed because anytime we get a Steam page, you already know what I'm going to say. We have to look at the system requirements. I want to know what GPU this game requires, because that normally gives me a roundabout idea of the power, the visuals on this game. Just like an estimate, right? Look at this. Wah, wah. System requirements, NA. Point Blank Games. You have a Steam page. If you're at the point where you have a Steam page for the game, that means you're far enough in development where you should have system requirements. Shame on you. By the way, everyone's going to also ask if this is multiplayer. And I'm sorry to answer that question so late into the video. It is a single player game, but at least it has full controller support. Stray Blade. All right, everyone, that's the video. I want to know your opinion. Just level me. Stray Blade, what do you think? Is this a game you could see yourself playing? Is this a game you're wish listing, or is it bad? Let me know in the comment section below. If you haven't had a chance to support, I'm sure you know and you see it coming. I have officially started a Twitch. And right now, we are on our second giveaway. I'm giving away a free copy of Last Epoch, free copy of Never Return the New Dungeon Crawler on Steam, and a bonus item worth more than both. All you have to do is go to my Twitch and subscribe to the channel to get into that raffle. Right now, I am streaming 4 times a week, Tuesdays at noon, Wednesdays at 6, Fridays at 6, and Sundays at noon. Having so much fun. First link in the description below. If you haven't joined the official Action RPG Discord, please do so. We're now over 1,100 members, great conversations every day. The idea is to create a gaming community that could jump from game to game together so you never start the server alone. Link for that Discord is also in the description. I hope you all enjoyed this fairly quick Stray Blade video. Hopefully you're entertained or at least learned something. Aaron, out.